Hey guys, this is Vince with Practical Performance. This video will illustrate how the topside VinceBar kit with the front gusset cups and the underside VinceSkinz sit relative to each other and relative to the E46 body. I'll be using this subframe and a cutout of the rear axle carrier panel to help illustrate this. This is a short run through. If you want more details, please watch the following video. So we'll start with some orientation. The subframe bushings sit inside the subframe, and the subframe and rear axle is bolted to the underside of the body using the factory rear bolt and the factory stud. These, the bolts and studs are screwed up into the subframe mounts, and specifically these threaded receivers. That's the rear, and this here is the front. So I have mimicked I have mimicked the position and the actual threaded receivers in my display stand. So this would be the left rear, and that's obviously the left front. Let's start with the VinceBar itself. So the rigid VinceBar sits between the sturdy chassis legs. The cutout over here is cut right inside the chassis legs, so you won't see them, which is why you don't see them, I should say. The VinceBar is then sunk into this space in between these layers by cutting a slot open and flattening these T's, and as you can see, this cavity runs all the way through. So the VinceBar goes side to side and sits right there. So the gusset cups, this is a standard gusset cup, and this is a convertible specific one. So the bulkhead of the convertible makes a difference here. They are positioned on top of the front mounts, which again we can see over here, right there, and they sit on top of that surface there by drilling through, opening up an opening here with a hole saw and sinking this into that hole, and then attaching the face surface here to this layer up here. So now we have support from multiple layers, so 1, 2, and 3 here. So, and again, the convertible specific one sits a little bit higher on the very sturdy bulkhead, the convertible bulkhead. Moving on, let's have a look at the VinceSkinz. So they are epoxy rivet only. I forgot to say that the VinceBar and gusset cups come either as epoxy rivet or weld. The VinceSkinz are epoxy rivet only because they utilize the laminated effect that you get with epoxy and rivet. So they are very closely formed. See if I can catch that. It's most evident on the front right. So you can see how it's formed and how that fits to this surface here. The VinceSkinz consists of the two rear. This is the stage 1 VinceSkinz, the middle size, and the two front, as well as steel rivets, and also these spacers that go on the bracket that runs between the two fronts and the bracket attaching to the body, as seen right there. So that's the quick run through the positioning of them. And as I said, if you want more information, please watch the following video. Thanks.